Welcome, Asma. We have Asma Zainal from the Emerging Fellow Program 2022. First, briefly introduce yourself and the Emerging Fellows Program and describe how you became an Emerging Fellow.
Hello everyone, my name is Asma Zainal. I'm part of the Emerging Fellow program selected in 2022 amongst 6 other members. The Emerging Fellow program basically is for an aspiring futurist. It doesn't matter what is your background, what is your education, as long as you're really passionate about the future. The program is like 2-year program. It's a highly engaging program. You get the chance to learn from elite futurists from all over the world and be able to communicate with diverse group of futurists that connects you with the same passions, and get also the chance to volunteer and communicate within the community of foresight.
Wonderful. So, Asma, share what motivated you to apply for the APF Emerging Fellow Program and explain how you learned about the program.
Well, my story is a bit interesting because back in 2020, I was really looking for a place to engage and communicate with other futurists. As you know, in the region, Middle Eastern region is really hard to find. Back there was like, let me search for like any community about foresight that can like give me new perspective on foresight and give me the tools and experience and also help me find my voice in foresight. I was really confused between whether I want to be very specific into shaping the future of one industry, participate in that field, or like be able to be a generic foresight who help people understand the tools and be able to increase the awareness of foresight. Like applying into this program I was really hesitant when I came to apply for this program. The reason is this is an international global association, and in my mind, if I would apply, like in my experience and field would really be difficult. I might be rejected or not accepted. And I did not know if it's even open to the Middle Eastern region. I thought like maybe it's only for certain groups. So what happened basically, I applied and I was like, let me just try. And maybe if I got lucky, I will be part of this community. And I remember I was on a holiday in Istanbul with my family, December 2020, December 2020. So I was like checking my email, and I got an email from Patricia Lusting, and she's saying, congratulations, you've been selected as an emerging fellow. Because finally, I got the chance to be able to engage with diverse community and like looking at the people who comes from different countries, like from India, from Kenya, US, Spain. So I was really excited to know who are these people, the futurists that will be like in the same circle with me. Luckily enough, in this program, I got the chance to engage, not only to engage with them, but also to be mentored to me that I don't think no other participation in any educational programs would allow me to get.
Amazing. So, going back to your application process, discuss the most challenging aspects that you encountered throughout the application and explain how you overcame those challenges.
To me, when I read about the Association of Professional Futurists and what they do, and this is a global expert, and I wasn't like considering myself as an expert back then because I really need to go. There's a long way to go. So this was one factor. I was really scared because when I applied my application, I wasn't sure that I would be even accepted. Number 2, the knowledge I have about the topic itself. But then I decided to go for it and pour my heart out of what I think. So I wrote about COVID, and I put all my knowledge and experience into writing. And to me, it wasn't really good enough because I always lean towards being a perfectionist. But then I was like, let's try it.
So you took like a leap of faith when you applied.
Exactly.
So now that you are almost a year and a half, describe the resources and support available to you as an emerging fellow, and explain how these resources enhanced your experience.
Honestly, as I said, the resources and the amount of knowledge and experience I got is really valuable. Because one, highly engaging, I got the chance to engage and get to know and be introduced to different futurists from all over the world. Number 2, I got the chance to engage in the foresight community, working towards achieving research or writing an article together, etc. and most importantly, being exposed to the foresight community and be able to conduct workshops and focus on different aspects. For example, last workshop we've conducted was about where did foresight emerge? Did it emerge in the Middle East region? And it was in a collaboration with an entity in Dubai called the Dubai Future Foundation. So um, the engagement I got, the experiences, and being exposed to different events, activities, participate in it, really valuable to me. And as I said, it's even more than any formal education that I get.
Explain how the Emerging Fellows Program contributed to your professional development and career goals in the field of future studies. I know you touched on that in the previous questions, but can you elaborate more?
So, for example, it opened new horizons of thinking. This is one aspect. Another aspect is finding my own voice, whether I want, as I said, whether I want to be like a generic futurist who teach about tools and like help organizations be able to develop their foresight program, or be like a very focused futurist in one aspect. I couldn't really be able to express myself in writing for like an article in a compass or like a blog or like a magazine. It's totally new style to me, especially in English. So this program also allowed me to refine my writing and my thinking style, be more systematic, and how to be able to attract the reader to read more, especially that I had mentors also for writing, be it like correcting the, let's say, the grammar, the stuff, the errors and all that, or it would be like the overall idea, how do I shape it towards like understanding better when it comes to the future and foresight.
Yeah, the writing aspect is one of the most valuable aspects of this experience, and I'm glad that you're finding it very helpful. So explain how the Emerging Fellow program impacted your understanding of the field and your role as a futurist in general. Now that, like, after what, like a year and 8 months, how do you kind of explain the change of understanding that you developed?
I'm really enabled with the tools, Hiba. Now I see myself more influential when it comes to convincing someone about foresight, be it if it's like establishing my own platform. To ask me about how can I be more specialized, what are the tools. I'm really able to write let's say a post on an article that's really engaging to the audience, although it's in Arabic. This also allowed me to find my voice, like what do I want to be after 5 years in this field, and how can I help other people. So many entities reach out to me to conduct workshops and discuss about foresight program to other people. So when people engage with me and talk to me on my Instagram, any social media, even LinkedIn, I directly like direct them towards if you are looking for something really engaging, there is a program called Emerging Fellows. There is like an association called Association of Professional Futurists. This is what they do. So people are really eager. What I noticed, people are really eager to learn about foresight and try to find really valuable resources that can always opens a new thing, unless we get like something a really strong idea or a really strong comment that will let us all re-identify the way of our thinking. And there is a quote I really like by Alvin Toffler. It says, uh, in a meaning that the new skill of the 21st century will not be the people who read and write, but it will be people who can learn, unlearn, and relearn. So foresight basically is about that, rather than having a really agile mind that always looking for a new perspective, adapting my thinking, and looking to new ways to find the future and avoid the obstacles.
Absolutely, that's amazing. So you mentioned your contribution on social media. Can you plug it in for people who are interested in checking out your page?
Yeah,
If you
of course.
want. Yeah.
Of course, we can do that.
Okay, so we'll leave it in the description box down below for you guys to go and check out Asma's contribution on social media. And my last question is, do you have any closing thoughts, any advice for people who are interested in applying for next year?
So my advice for people who want to apply for next year's emerging fellows to focus on being really passionate when you write your application and be able to showcase how you can contribute as well as an emerging fellow in your community and the global society of future experts. Number two, you have to be able to write and phrase your experiences in the right way. For example, if they requested a CV consists of 2 pages, you have to go with 2 pages only because the rules are very strict.
Okay, thank you so much, Asma, for your experience and sharing your insights being a fellow in this program. And we are excited for you guys to apply and to meet you next year. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, to Asma, or any other fellows in the program. And good luck on your application.
Thank you all and good luck.